Okay, hi everyone. It's an honor to see you and to welcome to this webinar about the Winter Solstice, which is very, very interesting, that connection with the element wind, the element air. And I think that everyone wants to connect with that. And the way that I like to begin this is saying the most sacred name in the Maya is dedicated to one, they said, he whose name is whispered in a breath. So close your eyes for a moment and take a breath deeply, dedicated to the Father. Another one, dedicated to the Mother. And another one, dedicated to the Son. Father, Mother, Son. The three forces of the creation within you, connecting with the winter solstice, bringing the atmosphere in a physical and spiritual levels of the wind, the air, the connection with this magnificent element of life that the Mayas represented as a hurricane. So take a moment with you and just imagine that the breath of God is descending in a beautiful way to all of you in this moment, bringing the life and the love, the healing, the abundance, the kindness, the harmony, the balance, and the peace. The Mayans have a beautiful mantra to call this sacred energy of the wind, the sacred spirit of God, Father, Mother, and they call Yum, Y-U-M-I-K, Yum Ik, 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 The spirit of the wind, the spirit of your father, mother within you, is a spirit who feeds and nurtures your cells, your atoms, your organs, your body, in this physicality to maintain the life. Without the breath of life, there is no life. So how not to honor, respect, and love today the energy of the winter solstice, bringing to us the rebirth of ourselves through the spirit of the wind, the feathers, the sacred feathers of the eagle, the falcon, the condor, the hummingbird, the white dove, the swan, the herons, the macaw. I want you to imagine that you have a beautiful feather. It's a cosmic antenna over your crown chakra, 7th chakra. In this moment, it's receiving the light of God. It's receiving the light from the sun, activating in this moment the spirit within you, your ik, 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 As to Huracan, the Lord of the Wind, to bring your balance in the four cardinal points, in the east and the west and the north and the south, in your center, heart of the sky, heart of the earth. Bless all the participants, all my brothers and sisters in this moment, in this webinar. Touch their hearts, touch their minds, touch their emotions, touch their organs. Heal, heal all of them, because you are the breath of life. You don't have limits. You are the spirit in every atom, in every cell, in every organ, in every universe, in every cosmos, in every star, in every sun, in every moon, in every human being, in every animal, in every stone, in every mountain, any river, seas, waterfalls. The air is our element of life, as the fishes have the water element for life. We live because the spirit is within you. That is connected with the winter solstice. To have the chance to open your lungs and to breathe in with intentions to breathe the golden color of the spirit within you, and nurture your cells, your atoms, your organs, your body, your spirit. Connecting, Father, Mother, heart of the sky, heart of the earth. Bless with your spirit to all my brothers and sisters in this moment, in this webinar, and extending to all humankind, to all animals, to all trees, to all the flowers and fruits and vegetables, and to the stones, and to the caves, and to all the spirits, elementals who lives within us. We all need the same air. We are brothers and sisters because we share the same air, the same wind, who goes through the planet many times, and still we are breathing the same air that Kukulkan, Quetzalcoatl, Master Jesus Christ, Hiawatha, the great teachers, Mama Ojo, Viracocha, Mohammed, Krishna, Guanjin, Ixchel, Shmukane, Lady Saku. We are breathing the same air, the same wind. Activate your life, your being, your spirit. Touch me, spirit. Touch me in my head, in my thoughts, in my emotions, in my sensations, in my body, in my organs. Heal me. Touch me. I love you, I honor you, I respect you. Breath of God, breath of the life in me and in everyone in this planet, in this world, without limitations. All the great teachers in the Maya land told us there was a group of the ones who know the secrets of the breath in and breath out, called los respiratorianos, the ones who know the secret of the winds. And when you have the time in your mornings, you want to talk with the Spirit of God, look to the east, make your salutations, breathe in, breathe out, to the wind, to the east, and then move to the west, breathe in, breathe out, and then to the north, breathe in, breathe out, and then to the south, breathe in, breathe out. And then you face the sky and the earth, heart of the sky, heart of the earth, and with a feather, extending your love and your light and your kindness and your peace to all the planet, to all the people, to all the animals, to all the world, to all the living beings, to all the essences, to all the spirits elementals in the elements of life, the earth, the water, the wind, the fire, the ether. We are not living alone in this planet. We are surrounded by the spirits of the life, the X, the X, the X. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Mother. But to give us the opportunity to receive this. Espíritu de Dios, toca mi vida, toca mi alma, toca mi ser. Spirit of God, touch my soul, touch my mind, touch my being. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Fulfill in this moment your physicality, expressing you're grateful with all your organs, sending love and light, healing to all your organs, to your emotions, to your thoughts, to your mind, to your heart, your lungs, your head, your brain, and receiving the blessings, the sacred touching of the Spirit in this winter solstice. Rebirth in a Christ consciousness. The child within you, the one who is birthing in the nest of your heart, the one who is in a Christmas time surrounded by animals, who represents the ego, but with the father and mother, heart of the sky, heart of the earth, protecting your inner child, your son, is coming strong to manifest your purpose, to manifest your mission, to manifest why you're here. Please, please, Sacred Spirit, guide all my brothers and sisters, participants in this webinar to open their hearts and their minds and guide them to find their way, to manifest their gifts, their skills, the support to themselves and to the others. The spirit of the eagle, the spirit of the falcon, the spirit of the condor, the spirit of the macaw, the spirit of the quetzal, the spirit of the white dove, the spirit of the swan, be with you, with the sacred feathers, symbol of the wind, symbol of the wind, symbol of the wind, symbol of the wind. Breathe, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. In your personal way, say thank you to the Holy Spirit to keep the breath in every part of yourself. That's why we are alive. Thank you. Another breath, we can open the eyes. Expansion, expansion, expansion. Symbol of the feather. I know that you have your feathers, so I invite you to bring your feathers for the ceremony of the winter solstice. It's always nice to feel it and to work with your feathers all the time. Opening the wings, opening the cardinal points, and receiving from the spirit of the east, the spirit of the west, the spirit of the north, spirit of the south, these magnificent energies. Every day, the prana that is called by the Hindus, the prana is in the wind. And the ether, that beautiful violet purple color, who is the expression of the life, is through the wind, is connected with the feather. So everyone who has a feather has a treasure. Any kind of feather, we have many, the macaw, we have the eagles, we have any kind. If you bless and your intention is there, is beautiful. Something just to clarify is that in the Yucatan, I learned from my teacher, Don Vicente, a specific calendar who match with the energies and the latitude and longitude of the different astronomical events, but in the Yucatan. So in the calendar I learned, the winter solstice is this date. I don't know if you can see, but it's in relation with the 8th month mole and the 19th day eve. The 8th month mole and the 19th day eve. And the synthesis or the message of that day is when the sun gets smaller. Is the transcription or translation when the Mayans said that the sun recollect the seeds and it's small, it's like a little child. The sacred symbolism of this is that when we are in the northern hemisphere, the sun gets smaller because it's precisely when the sun is connected with the southern hemisphere of the planet. And the Mayas built up a great pyramid, the Pyramid of Kukulkan, who is a solar calendar, cosmic solar calendar. And in this first photograph, you can see the summer solstice. The area, this is the north, is illuminated because the northern hemisphere, Canada, the States, and Mexico, is when we receive the longest day. So the influence of the day is here in this half of the pyramid, is illuminated, is shining with the sun, and the other part of the pyramid, who represents, the southern hemisphere of the planet, who is Argentina, Chile, and others, is in shadows. So this is the summer solstice. What happened in the winter solstice is the opposite. Then the north is in shadows, who means that Canada, the States, Alaska, and Mexico, are in the winter. So we have the shorter days and long nights. This is the winter solstice. And then in the other half of the pyramid, who represents the southern hemisphere, is where Chile, and Argentina are connected. Now it's in light, because the pyramid is showing us exactly what happened in the planet is represented through the light and shadow effects in the Kukulkan's pyramid, which is a cosmic Mayan calendar. So the Mayans built up the pyramid according with the cosmic movements, showing us that the pyramid have the power that we could see still right now what's going on outside. What is happening in the cosmos, the Pyramid of Kukulkan is the amazing solar calendar that we have the privilege to have in our state of Yucatan, and many of you have been there. How can I test or demonstrate that in the Trocortesian Codex there is a reference in relation with the solstice, the winter solstice? First of all, I will show you this. This is called the cross in the Trocortesian or Madrid Codex, okay? This is the general view. Is the page 73. But I will do a closing of the center. Then, this is the closing of the center. And then you see here, these around are the 20 days of the Mayan calendar. Why 20? Because how many fingers you have in each one hand? It's 5 plus 5, and in your feet 5 and 5. So you are 20. You have, the Mayans had weeks of 5 days. 20, 20, 20, and 5 and 5, so it makes 20. Here there are two astronomers. I will do an approaching again with another figure, showing the first one who is here, that you can see clearly. This is a woman astronomer. My teacher has contact with this astronomer spiritually for many years. And this woman astronomer is having two symbols here, very important. One represents the serpent, and the other represents a bird. The first one, the serpent, is the day Can, serpent, in relation with the summer solstice. The other day is wind, air, for the winter solstice is represented right down of the serpent. So we have here the two translation movements of the earth. We have the summer solstice represented by the serpent, and the winter solstice represented by the bird. Down there is an astronomical instrument, and she is an astronomer. The Mayas have a beautiful balance between the masculine and feminine. So this is just a moment to tell you that still we have the knowledge written in this wonderful Mayan Codex. So then the other astronomer is having, this is the astronomer sitting with three symbols of the ik. 1, 2, 3. He's sitting, and the representation of this astronomer is telling to us that in the three levels of the cosmos, the spirit exists. Sky, surface, underworld. That is exactly the Maya cosmovision, to show you that in the three levels of the life, sky, surface, and underworld, the spirit exists. The spirit is in every one of the levels. It is showing by this astronomer, who together with the other one is giving us the opportunity to connect with this moment, with the winter solstice. In other words, what the ik means. There are many things. I will read to you. The Ik, represents the wind and the earth, the element, but further more represents God's breath, the spirit within you. Many of you have visited Palenque, Nachancan, the cosmic Royal University of the Art. Nachancan Palenque has the symbol of the Ik in many of the temples represented by a T, the T up or the T inverted, who means the breath in or the breath down. God's breath represents the four cardinal points of the winds that we blow the shell always in the direction of that cardinal point is my breath, who is invoking, who is calling the energy of the east. And then I invoking the energy of the west, and then the north, and then the south, or a rattle, a symbol who represents energy, music, singing, chanting, energy, to move the energy. There are some scientists who discover that our planet has breath or beat. The cosmic breath of our planet is represented by the Ik, the beat of our hearts, the beat inside of the planet, the cosmic breath. The Maya said that in one day, our planet breathes 4 times. 6 a.m. is the first time. 12 a.m., second time. 6 p.m., third time. And 12 p.m., the fourth time. Is when the planet breathe in and breathe out. Opening to receive the cosmic energies who enter. And if you remember, the best time to meditate is precisely in the moment when Venus is 3 o'clock and 6 a.m. before the sunrise, because that is a moment of the portal of the planet is open. The vibration is high. It's connected with the pink energy, pink color, who is love, is planet Venus. The planet Venus connecting with your vibration in the moment your meditation. And in the last 2 or 3 years, many people told me that they awoke between 3 and 5 o'clock. Why? Because there's the energies who comes from the galaxy, and you need to be aware of that to receive messages. Take a moment, seated in the bench of your bed or whatever place you sleep, and take a moment to meditate. Pull in inside, what is the message I need to receive? Because the cosmos want to tell you something. There is no by chance or by coincidence that you awoke in that precise time, between 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock. The Ik is the connection with our body, soul, spirit, with the source of life. Without the spirit, there is no life. The big ha when somebody passed away, and the big ha when somebody birthed. When we birth, we absorb the spirit, entering every cell, every atom, every organ. And when we say goodbye, is IH is life. HA is goodbye. The spirit return to the cosmos. Ah, ha. Ah, ha. It's the wind that speaks. It's the sacred word. In the old times, was prohibited to the initiated said war or crime or any bad word because they could manifest it physically. They have the power in their words, so we need to take care of our words, what we say. and the way we say, the intention we have, because they make manifestations physically in this third dimension. That's why when you see certain teachers, they don't like to speak too much because they prefer to transmit you mentally what they want to say. So when I talk without a stop, it doesn't mean that I am wise. Maybe I need to do a reflection in myself to use more properly my words, because every time I speak, I make a manifestation. This is the uterus of the creation. Your throat is a uterus, was created by the creators, many years ago. It's the sacred word who always allow you to clarify and to connect with that energy. It's the silence. It's the silence who talks to you. When you do a meditation and you are in that profound silence, you are connecting with your sacred word, talking to the spirit, to creator, to God, and you are talking in silence. And then when you stop this to talk, then God is speaking to you. So there are two very important times in the meditation: when you speak and God listen to you, and then when God is speaking to you, and then you listen to God. So we need that process of profound meditation. When many years ago, before the birth of the fifth son, the creators sent to us four great abuelos, grandparents from the Pleiades constellation to the Maya land to help us as a humankind. And their names were Balankitse, Balanakab, Mahakuta, and Kibalam, and their wives. So they came before this fifth son exists. People in that moment were dying because it was so cold. People were freezing. And God sent to us these four great teachers from the Pleiades constellation, who is believed is the Mayan origin. They came and they invite people to do a beautiful ceremony in a sacred mountain, which is called Hakabits, that is located in Guatemala still. And they went up, freezing, and everybody was crying, because that is a big catastrophe who occur, connecting with the big waters. So they arrived at the top of the mountain, and then they began to do a ceremony. And they said the bird who sang first time in that sacred mountain to call the sun was the Quetzal bird. That's why in some pyramids, like in Chichen Itza, Teotihuacan, Uxmal, when somebody clap in front of the staircase, the sound who's coming is the Quetzal sound, the bird of the Quetzal, because that is an honor. The memory of the Quetzal was the first bird who sang in the moment when the creation of the fifth son in the mountain Hakabits. And then after that, the light came through Venus, the herald, the love for this humanity, and then after the sun rise, bringing life, warmth to those people who were almost to die. And that's the beginning of the sacred Mayan culture, the extension of these four great teachers who taught to them science, art, philosophy, spirituality, astronomy, mathematics, and all the great science. So, is the Quetzal bird sacred? Yes. Is the eagle, the bald eagle, sacred? Yes. Is the condor sacred? Yes. Is the white heron sacred? Yes. Is the swan? Yes. Is the white dove? Yes. Because this is a reference who came from very ancient times, from even before Atlantis. So we can say Lemuria and Atlantis. The stories are going and going, and somebody has ever listened in one meditation celestial music? Have you ever heard another music that doesn't belong to the music that is playing? Have you ever opened your uh, ears to listen that music? It's like a double music, and it's quite interesting because sometimes you are in that profound meditation, but then there is another voices. That is the descending of the celestial music. My teacher, one of my teachers said, this musician, Ludwig von Beethoven. Beethoven. Ludwig von Beethoven, my teacher said, he is the guardian of the temple of the music in the inner dimensions. So he is there as a guardian of the music because he fulfilled a great task, a great job when he was here. He composed the Ninth Symphony completely deaf. How did they get it? Listening the celestial music, listening the vibration of yourself who attract the energy of that. The feather, the ik, the wind, is the invisible. Somebody have said the figure of the invisible is totally pure. There is no physical form. The spirits elementals of the air are the little beings called, like this little campanita Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell is the spirit elemental of the wind. And with the gold, he makes magic in you. So if somebody wants to be handsome or beauty, call the Tinkerbell in your dreams and say, Tinkerbell, come and make me beauty. Give me your gold dust and put around me, and heal me, make my eyes more beautiful in my face. That is the spirit's elementals of the wind, that the Mayans call, with the name of Ik, the Ik, the symbol of the invisible, the mysteries from the high. Sometimes we have been walking in some areas in the Yucatan and somebody listen voices, the voices who are calling to them in an invisible way or a silent way or in like a sighing, saying something. Have you ever had that experience to listen voices from another spaces or dimensions? Maybe from a tree, maybe from an animal, maybe from a river, maybe from a mountain, maybe from the waterfall, maybe from the sun in the morning or in the afternoon, maybe from the moon, maybe from the clouds. How many of you have talks with the clouds? Oh, there's a lion there. No, it's an elephant. No, it's an angel. No, it's beautiful. So we talk with them and they understand us. It's the wind, it's the spirit who is making forms to transmit to us messages. Look to the sky again. What is today in the moon? It's almost full moon. I am aware of that. How is today your sunrise or your sunset? What are the shape of the clouds in front of you? The ik is the life within. The wind is the breath within. Without that, all the cells, all that we know, have not the spirit of the life. So in this time, with the winter solstice, as the sun is small from the northern hemisphere, is the representation of the birth of your inner Christ. The high level of that is your inner Christ, who is your inner child, your inner son, your small son, who is far of the northern hemisphere, ready to come back. And in the spring, strong as go to the summer solstice, as a magnificent teacher with all the light surrounded. That is the symbolism of the Christmas time. We need to rebirth in our hearts with the spirit of the wind, bringing the rebirth of our inner child, our inner son, our inner Christ, who is unconditional love, for everyone. Go like the wind. Spread the word. Spread your will. Spread your love. Spread your honor. Spread your respect. Say to the others how much you appreciate them. Hug them. Send messages. Humanity is in a moment that we all need support. All need each other. No matter your condition, we need each other. This is the time that the prediction said one day the Christ will come to see one family, one planet, one race, and the balance between the two, sacred masculine and feminine. So this is the invitation for the winter solstice. To come back to that part of yourself, to take care of you, love yourself, because you have a small child, representative of the little son who is in the southern hemisphere. Is small and needs you to love yourself, and gives to the nurture to your small child to grow and express the magnificence of being. This is why the Mayas made the Kukulkan's pyramid, to represent that in this time, in this moment, because we need those messages. We need to see physically. We need to experience that energy. We need to say, thank you, God, Spirit in me, expanding light, expanding love, expanding faith, expanding healing. You are powerful. You have the Spirit of God within. All of us, we have God within. And this is the most important thing, the most important matter. I will do a closing with a mantra, and then you have a moment for any question. Okay? So invite you to close your eyes. I want you to just feel how important is the winter solstice. Many of us, many of you have had experiences to bring back to your source, to your inner nest with your heart, and to ask yourself why I'm here. What is my purpose? What do I need to do? Father, Mother, help me. Father, Mother, help me. There is a mantra, the mantra who means universal consciousness of love and light, and sounds, oil, all. This mantra we call the universal consciousness to bring to you the answers of your questions, to raise your vibration, to connect with your inner son, your inner Christ in this Christ time. Father, Mother, Father, Mother, Father, Mother. Open the universal consciousness to all my brothers and sisters in this moment, in this webinar. Heal them, touch them, bless them, bless all of them. Bless all of them. Touch them. Touch me, Father. Touch me, Mother. Touch, Spirit of God, Masters of the Light, Mayan teachers of the light. Come to me, come to me, come to me. In this time, we are making one with the beat of our heart, with our Mother Earth, our Father Sky, connecting with the beat of all the hearts who are together in this meditation, and in every meditation connecting with the light in this planet for the winter solstice. We share our love, our light, our kindness, our faith, our love, our peace, harmony, all the best gifts to all the people, to all the ones who are connecting with the light, to all this one, a better world, a better humanity, a better time, free of any diseases, illnesses, viruses. We send the Spirit blowing the 4 cardinal points of this planet, transmuting imperfect pearls and diamonds, any kind of illnesses, virus in the air. In the name of our Father, Mother, in the name of the creators and makers, the Pegu, Gukumats, Huracan, Father, Mother, Son, in the name of the Spirit in this winter solstice, we say our planet is in peace, our planet is healed. All of us, we are in harmony, in balance, in love, and we honor and respect ourselves as we honor and respect everyone in the four directions of the planet, in the four directions of the world. Receive the blessings of the Masters of the Light in the Maya land in this winter solstice. This winter solstice. So be it, so it is done. So be it, so it is done. So be it, so it is done. In lak'ech, alaken. Take a breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Be in peace with yourself and expand the light, the love, the abundance, the healing everywhere you go. Okay, breathe. Open your eyes. Happy winter solstice for everyone.
Thank you, Miguel and Helen. That was wonderful. I really appreciated it. We don't really have time for questions, but maybe invite people to the ceremony next week.
Yeah.
So on the 21st at 11 o'clock, we'll do an online ceremony. And for those of you who haven't been to any of our online ceremonies, you can tell from today that the energy does pass through. And if you're open to it, it's really quite amazing. So it starts at 11 o'clock and it's by donation. It's an opportunity for you to help us support the work that we're doing throughout the year. We invite all of you to join us if you can. Just go to the website, sign on, and we'll look forward to seeing you again next week. Anything to add to that, Miguel Angel?
Bring a feather.
Bring a feather. Good.
For the feather for ceremony. Okay.
Okay. Great.
Okay, Mickey. I see you, feather.
I see Nikki's got her feather. Good. Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So thank you everybody for being with us today. I think good start on the winter solstice.